This is Gamer Chat Radio, Episode 5 for Sunday, July 14th, 2013. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Dirty, and I'm sitting here with Nolans tonight.
You nailed it, man. You nailed it.
I did nail it. That's... Never mind.
Long time, no podcast.
Yeah, sorry about that. We've been busy past couple weeks.
Yeah, we didn't record last week.
No.
Because, I threw a party.
Oh, that's right. That was the party.
It was the post-4th... It was the Independence Week party. I told everybody I'm throwing a 4th of July, but I didn't do it until the 6th of July because Independence Day fell on a Thursday, and I didn't want anybody just hung over for work on Friday.
Yeah, that would suck.
So that meant that I was busy all week preparing because this is our housewarming / 4th of July party. So I had no time to podcast, and then after that, I think we were too hungover.
Yeah, we got kind of messed up.
Yeah,
it was fun though. Our wives didn't get mad, did they? Did they? Maybe mine did.
Yeah,
mine did.
Yeah.
Well, I'm used to it.
Yeah. No matter than usual.
I got a great snipe of you pulling out the scotch from the pantry.
Don't tell anybody.
Dude, it's on Facebook. Too late.
Just don't tell my wife.
Yeah, she never looks at my Facebook anyway. She doesn't like my name.
It's funny.
Well,
so
what
have you been doing?
Let's see what I've been doing. Drinking. I went to dinner last night.
Okay.
Went to dinner last night to a nice establishment down in the quarter.
Yeah?
Yeah, Irene's.
So wait, I thought, I didn't know it was a restaurant. I thought you were out there drinking.
Well, it was like a 3-hour wait.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we got there like at 7:10. Put our name on the list. Walked to Bourbon.
What was going on in the quarter that minute?
It's just Friday, Saturday nights. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
It was crazy.
I know that they had the running of the bulls this weekend.
Yeah, I did see some people dressed up like that.
Yeah.
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah,
Saturday.
I was supposed to be in it.
Oh, you ever gonna? Was that the red dress run?
No, that's something different. I think it's something different. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I saw some El Matadors in the quarter.
Yeah,
they were wearing the little mustaches and.
I was supposed to ride my scooter.
Oh, the Elvi
scooter.
Oh, that's right.
We are the ones who run the bulls.
Okay, well, I don't think they know what the hell we're talking about.
I don't really know what the hell we're talking about. I've actually never participated in this, but I've heard about it. It's the running of the bulls, and the bulls are actually like.
Or is it bikes that chase you or something?
I think it was women on rollerblades. I think these are like
okay.
roller girls
right.
who like beat the shit out of you if they catch up to you. They do something to you. I think so. But I think it's just like a drinking, running, being a fool kind of New Orleans thing.
Average weekend in the quarter.
And I am part of a group called the Rolling Elvi.
The Rolling Elvi. Anything to do with Elvis Presley?
It is. We're the largest group of Elvis impersonators in the world. And we're rolling because we're all on these little scooters. It's hilarious. And normally we ride for a parade called Muses.
During Mardi Gras.
But every year, throughout the year, they do special events and stuff like that, and they always call us out. And then usually we get to drink for free, which just makes it all more fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. But so Irene's, huh?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good times.
What'd you eat?
I had soft shell crab over some pasta with a vinaigrette sauce.
Okay, well, rent it, buy it, or forget it.
No, buy it, bitch.
Oh, yeah?
It was great.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. And they make great martinis.
I'm not a big soft shell crab fan.
Well, they had pretty much everything.
I want boiled crabs, and they're really hard to get this year.
Peeled, or you want to peel them?
No, I'll peel them.
It's too much work.
I find them very appealing.
Yeah.
It's too much work. Yeah, but you're drinking during. It's more of an event.
I'd rather peel crawfish.
It's the same thing.
Well, you get little quick bursts of meat.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, but crab meat is succulent as compared to like crawfish. You're just trying to shove as much in your mouth as possible.
Beat the guy next to you.
Exactly. Where you're taking your time. You you get the little fat, you put it on the cracker, and you just kind of cracking them open, eating the claws and stuff.
Joking.
Yeah, joking, having a good time. I was actually trying to get some, because I was at my dad's house this weekend. I was trying to get some with him, but they're really hard to find this year.
Yeah, they're a little out of season now, huh?
Well, no, it's the season right now, but the problem is well, the fishermen, or the crab men, or whatever, what are they called?
Crabbers?
Crabber men?
The men with crabs?
The deadliest catcher men. They,
what's to do with the yellow trench coat? He has fish sticks.
Long John Silver?
No, the dude on the...
I don't eat frozen fish. I don't eat fish.
No, he's a popular guy. He's the guy in the yellow...
trench coat.
With the hood.
Did you meet him when you were a little boy in the park?
No, I never met him, but I think he's a bit of commercials.
Come here, little boy. I've got crabs.
Oh, Jesus. All right. I guess that's enough of the seafood.
Yeah. So, anyway, they said that it was either that they were having a shortage, either due to the BP spill, or
thanks BP.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I don't shop there anymore.
Beep, beep.
Tell you the truth, I don't even know where freaking BP gas station is around here.
I don't think they have it. Right?
I think they closed them all in Louisiana,
I think
Mississippi.
I think they did, but either that or because of the weather that we've had this year.
Yeah.
Regardless. Yeah, so.
Well, that's cool. This is a video game podcast, so maybe we should start talking about games. What you've been playing?
What have I been playing? Not a lot.
Well, I hope you've been playing My Last of Us.
I have been playing, the way you said it, I thought you were saying My Lanta.
My Lanta?
My Last of Us.
My Lanta.
Okay.
No, we are not sponsored by My Lanta.
However...
We're willing to take your donation.
It will take your shit. I mean,
yeah.
Whatever. So, yeah, I mean, I'm continuing to play the game. It's more of the same, you know. I have no idea. I have no feeling for how deep I'm into the game, but I mean, atmospherically, it's phenomenal.
Really? Okay.
It really is. I mean, like, especially the cutscenes, the things that happen during it really draw me in. And I'm just zoning in. And I think one thing that helps is that I'm not listening to this. I'm listening to this on my surround sound and not my headphones.
Oh, okay.
But you know, I'm playing it in the dark.
You have it loud enough though. I mean, you play it at night with the family sleeping.
Yeah. Well,
because you got your speakers mounted in the ceiling.
Yeah,
and
my kid,
the rooms are right above it.
My kid is like literally just below it. But yeah, I know. Here's the thing: is that it's not very loud. There's not. The only time it really gets loud is when you're popping off a lot of gunfire.
Right.
And you're not. The game is not designed for you to do that.
Right.
I mean, unless you have the Game Genie going or something like that, you don't have a lot of ammunition. And
they do have a Game Genie cheat, by the way. But anyway, keep talking.
Yeah. But I bet they do. But, you know, it's interesting because when I play a game where you can sneak past somebody or kill them,
yeah,
or you know, like sneak up to them and you know, jab them in the neck or whatever and take a silent kill, I feel I have to silent kill everybody. And I methodically go through the room and knock out each baddie as I go along.
Right.
And by the end of it, I could run around the room like a crazy man because I've cleared out everybody. And I had to give that up for this game because a lot of the bad guys you can't silent kill unless you have a special weapon, the shank, and the shank only lasts for so long. So there's and they might have 10 of these guys in the room or in the area, and you've got 2 shanks.
Okay, so wait. So that means is the shank an insta kill?
It is a shank is an insta kill if you sneak up on them.
Okay.
These are the clickers.
Okay.
You have to sneak up on them and you kind of hit them in the neck or something like that. But I guess.
And then once you kill someone with the shank disappears from your inventory.
You have. Yes, you only have one shot with the shank,
okay.
And then it breaks or
Right.
whatever. I'm like, man, you're a really shitty shank maker if you can only use
Maybe
it
you
once.
should use a
Yeah, I'm like,
hire his friend Steel.
well, I mean, the shank is made from half of a pair of scissors, which is
Oh,
hilarious
okay.
because half scissors are everywhere in this game.
Really? So you
It's like-
should be just picking up shanks.
but I mean, like, how many people have broken pairs of scissors laying around?
I guess screws were in demand.
Yeah,
Everybody took the
everybody
screw and
just took
bolt
the-
out.
Exactly. But they only took one because there's never two sitting.
Oh, there's only
There's
one.
only one. So, but
Is it the smaller circle or the double finger circle scissors?
I think it's the larger.
Yeah, I think the larger. You can get a better
Yeah.
action.
And you do a little duct tape. But then later on, you get an upgrade where all of a sudden you can get 2 kills out of a shank. Which I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
you've learned to duct tape it better or something, you
Right.
know.
Precision.
And I've also learned how to upgrade my melee weapons, like my baseball bats, so you can put like a nail sticking out.
Oh,
or
kind of like
something
Dead
that.
Rising?
Yeah. So,
So you can modify your weapons?
yes, but I mean, it's pretty much just like, okay, I have a melee weapon, I hit and then I go to craft,
Yeah.
and it crafts it for me. I don't get to choose. Okay, I want a saw blade stuck into a baseball bat. I don't get
Right.
to choose that.
Oh, okay.
It's
So,
already, yeah.
so it says bat, modify bat, and it puts a nail in it.
Exactly.
Okay, I
exactly.
got you.
So you don't really get much, but which is fine because it's even hard. You can't even select the bat. Pretty much, you just start just hitting your melee button,
Yeah.
and hoping that do I even have a bat? I don't. Maybe I'm just punching. I don't know.
Oh,
Which-
so just pick your...
you don't see it all the time.
Oh, okay.
Really, the way you choose weapons, I don't really like how that works in the game. But it's directional pad,
Right.
and then if I have like several different pistols, I have to press like the directional pad to the left, then press and hold X, and then move the directional pad up to cycle through the weapon. And I'm like, and all of this, it does not pause the game while you're doing this.
So you can still get hit in the
Oh
attack?
yes, there's no time where you have actually, unless you hit pause,
Yeah.
but there's no pause in the action whatsoever.
I
ever.
see.
In fact, while you're crafting something or something like that, the little girl you're running around with is like, "Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up!"
Well, maybe if you shut up, dude,
Yeah.
we won't have
Exactly.
the clickers
You
coming
make
on
a
our
little,
ass.
a little too much noise, but and I did finally come into a new enemy.
Okay.
Big fat bloated guy.
I'm thinking Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. Except he doesn't make that kind of. He's fast though, and he does have a projectile. He does throw something at you. Like,
Oh,
like
okay.
Some kind of like little bomb thing at you.
Did they name him?
They did, and I cannot remember. I want to say he was a.
I forgot what they called him in Left 4 Dead.
I don't
big
know.
dude.
Oh, the big dude left it. That guy.
Yeah, that dude.
That dude was awesome. I loved his sound effects.
Yeah, he was awesome.
But
That was
about
a great
3
game.
hours in, I'm tired of hearing this dude throw up.
Right.
But I don't remember the name of it, to be honest with you. But really hard to kill. I mean, really hard to kill.
You can't shank that guy?
No, you're not going to shank him. You're not going
Okay.
to get that close. Well, first of all, you're not going to shank anything unless you sneak up on him. And
Okay.
when they introduced this guy, it was like right after a cutscene, and he knew you were there.
Okay.
And, there was no sneaking up on this guy. But I mean, I threw like several. Like you can make handmade grenades.
Yeah.
With like, it's kind of funny. It's like a tin can with a bunch of like knives and stuff.
Oh,
sticking
wow.
out, and
Okay.
shrapnel.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is, but it doesn't actually have the bang of what a grenade would do. I would think, but it's kind of cool. But so the
how you
game's
liking
still
it?
good. I like it. It's just more of the same.
Yeah.
Okay,
I heard that a lot
I
of
do have a new bad guy, but it didn't seem, or at least the first time through, it didn't seem like I had to try any different tactic, because the game's a sneaking game, and this was like an all-out assault. I had to keep throwing as much
Yeah.
bullets at him as I had at my disposal. But shotgun's pretty cool in that game. I do like it. It's a solid feeling shotgun.
Oh, really?
When you finally get it,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Oh, and you do get a bow and arrow,
Nice.
Yeah.
I wonder where they got that from.
and that's a one-shot kill if you stealth kill with
Okay.
it. So
How many arrows can you carry?
I don't remember.
And can you flame them like in Tomb Raider?
No. It's not, and you can't upgrade it. Well, so far I haven't been able to upgrade the bow to a compound bow or anything like that. It's more of like just like a little Indian bow.
Yeah. A little Indian bow?
If I remember correctly. But, I like the characters.
Uh-huh.
I really like the character. They've written it very well. I just came across a new character in the game, and he's just an asshole.
Oh, really? He's in your party?
Yeah, he becomes part of your party. You're searching for him to help you, from point A to point B. And he's just this weird old recluse that's just an asshole. And he doesn't get along with your little girlfriend, I don't mean like
you dating Ellie?
I mean that way.
That's sick.
Your friend who's a girl.
Yeah.
your little the baby you're babysitting.
Okay.
He does not get along with her at all.
Can you kill this asshole?
They fight like cats and dogs. It's like oil and water. It's hilarious. They just the banter between them is hilarious. I like it. But so all in all, good game.
So you liking it?
Yeah.
How long you in for?
I might put a few more nights into it and see if I'm getting close to the end. If I'm not, then I maybe.
What you at now? Around 10? Gotta be about 10 hours. Huh?
At least 10 hours.
Okay.
At least 10 hours.
I heard it's about 18.
I'm taking my time with it though, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm actually if that's real 10. I may only be 6 hours into it because I searched for everything.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, I think some people said 16 to 18. 18 is taking your time and looking around.
Well, yeah, I take my time looking around, and mostly I'm looking around, I scavenge. It's a game about scavenging, but I think, and I heard this on another podcast where they pretty much said, well, at first, yeah, that's what you're doing. You're scavenging. You're finding one bullet and going, oh, thank God I got this one bullet.
Right.
He said, but then, towards the end of the game, all of that doesn't matter. You've upgraded everything to the point where you're just like a roving tank.
So they got a lot of supplies and stuff around. Like, you don't have to worry about shooting on one bullet?
No, you do. You do. At least for the first, through the first part of the game, it's getting now where I'm starting to get a little bit of ammo. And because I think what it is, because I have so many guns now that, I've shot these 3 bullets on this one, I can move to this one, and I've got 10 on this one, and then maybe on this other one I got 6. Pretty soon, that's a decent amount of ammunition.
Does the bullets kill with a good amount? Or is it like Gears where you have to unload a clip in the dude?
No, you're not unloading a clip, but you know because you don't get you might
you don't have a clip.
If you have a clip, you're doing pretty well. No, but the clickers you got to shoot them in the head several times.
Wow. You have to have headshots
with the clickers.
With the clickers.
You slow them down with body shots. It may knock them back a little bit, but you got. I think it has to be a headshot because that's. Seems to be the only way that I've been able to kill them. And then the runners, they don't have to be headshots, but of course, one shot in the head, they're down, which is nice.
How's the aiming? The aiming's good?
It's
really not a shooter.
It's not. It's really bad at that.
Mm-hmm. It's third person, right?
It is.
It's like Gears.
It is, but no, it does not feel good to me. And I don't know, maybe because I'm not used to the PS3 very,
I hate that controller.
I really hate that controller. I don't like
I bought that adapter thing off Amazon, and I use a real 360 wired controller.
Oh, really?
On the PS3, yeah. I can't stand that PS3. What is it, DualShock 3 or whatever? Yeah, it's pretty sweet for $12.
Well, I don't play that many games, so I'm not that worried about it. But what's weird is that it has an aim assist to the point where it shows you, the reticle changes when you have a headshot. And I'm like, if you have to tell me I've got a headshot, then there's something wrong with your game. I should know that I'm aiming at the head. I'm going to hit the head. And then it kind of seems like once you do have it lined up, it may lock on there a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm like, I would rather just handle that myself.
Well, is it the difficulty maybe? Are you playing normal?
Playing normal, yeah. So Yeah, no, it should. I just think I think they did a poor job on and which really sucks because, I mean, I guess it depends on how you want to play this game. Do you want to play it running and gunning, which is not how it was designed to be made, or
that's how I'd play it.
But then there are times where they force you into, like, there's one where you're hanging upside down and you have, there's no stealthing around. There's
they see
20 baddies coming after you, and you have to.
And you
shoot
got 20
them.
bullets.
You got a little more than that.
Right.
But I mean, and what's bad about it? The way that they get the tension going is that you have to reload after like every 3 shots.
Oh,
It's
that
ridiculous.
sucks. Is it a quick reload?
No, it's slow.
What is it, like a musket?
You can exactly. You can upgrade that.
I think I'd upgrade that
There
first.
are upgrades as you go through. No, there's other stuff that you can really like. You can upgrade. You do this thing where you press, I think it's R2, and you kneel down, and I don't understand why you have to kneel down to do this. And it kind
Who's
of
kneeling, the dude or Ellie?
The dude.
All right.
So you kneel down, and everything goes into like a black and white mode, and you're supposed to be listening.
Okay.
And then you can see through walls to a certain extent.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
But you have to be kneeling to do this. And then when you get out of that, you're still kneeling.
It's concentration, yoga shit.
Yeah, it's like Cal is the guy's taking a shit every couple minutes.
Okay.
But and then you can upgrade to hear further. You know, and I'm like, so what'd you do? Clear out your earwax or something? But it's weird shit like that. But I mean, you need that, and you need that very soon because you need to determine. Okay, I'm in a room. How many bad guys are here so I can decide am I going to stick a shiv in this guy or am I going around him?
Right.
That sort of thing.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. They also need to do a better job of pointing you towards an exit.
Oh, it doesn't tell you what direction to go?
Never. It never.
There's no map or
no.
HUD or...
There's nothing. There's nothing. I mean, there is a flow to it, which in most cases kind of pushes you towards the exit.
Yeah.
But if you are trying to sneak around these guys,
ain't gonna happen.
And you don't. You may make it from one end of the room to the other end of the room. And go, oh, I'm here, and then realize, oh shit, the exit's on the other end of the room.
Oh,
I just wasted all this time doing this.
oh,
and
that sucks.
Yeah, and if you're going to build a game of sneaking around, don't make me hunt for an exit.
Yeah.
You know?
So I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks. Well, if you start getting tired of it, I know you had 10 hours. Just give me your game save and I'll load up the game cheats.
Yeah, okay.
And have fun with the last couple hours, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. What else you got?
Okay. I've been addicted to, I don't know why I started playing this again, but Doodle Jump.
Dude, I've been hearing nothing but Doodle Jump because it's on Connect and everybody's talking about it.
Do they like it?
They said it's better.
Really?
Yeah, I heard
better
a few
than
people.
Better than the iOS
Better than the
version?
iOS version.
I tell you what.
That's what I heard.
You know, the other day, I because I saw it on Xbox, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna. I only played it for a few minutes here and there anyway.
Yeah.
So I loaded it up, and then they have all of these other
They kind of changed it up a little.
costumes that you
Yeah.
can, and different boards that you're jumping on. And
Is extra money you have to pay for them, or?
I don't think so. I think that they were just updates, eventual
okay.
updates, and they've got like 4 or 5 of them. It's like an Easter Bunny one, and you're collecting Easter eggs as you go.
Well, kind of like the seasonal things. Because I remember they had the Santa one. And,
right. There's a Santa one. There's a Ninja one. Ninja one, I love it. Yeah, it's just
cool.
really cool. And then while I was playing it, at the bottom of the screen, bling, I get an achievement. I'm like, oh shit, this game's got achievements.
Oh.
So now I've been like playing it non-stop trying to get these achievements, which are some are impossible. I mean,
Oh, really?
You know, it's like, jump to 100,000. Like the most I've ever made it to is 30,000.
Wow.
You know, I mean, and that's like the best game. Like, oh my god,
You
I
were
can't
really
believe it.
concentrating now.
Yeah, exactly. I got really lucky, but and then I found you can upgrade things in there. As because in the Ninja one you collect coins as you go up,
And then coins,
and
you can buy stuff.
or you can purchase it with.
Does it
with real
pause
cash.
so you can purchase the shit?
No, you
There's
do
really
that.
no
You do that in
pause.
between games.
Right.
But
That's cool.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I don't know why I'm so addicted to that. What else have I played? Badland.
What's that, iOS?
It is the
Wait, did you get some of these games from the iOS sale?
Yeah, that's. I was going to talk about this, and what have you been buying?
That's cool. We can talk about it.
No, it's the only thing that I did buy, which was actually free. But iOS had a. What was it? A 5-year.
Oh, it was
a 5-year anniversary.
Yes, that's right, of the App Store.
And
I saw Infinity Blade 2
Infinity Blade
free.
2, yeah. So I downloaded that.
I already bought that.
That's funny. See, I had one, and I only played it for a little while, and I kind of got this is old, and I'm not going to pay $10 for another version.
Is that what I paid for it?
Probably.
Fuck.
And now I got it free.
I spent some money.
And I got what else?
Infinity Blade. Usually, whenever I played Infinity Blade, was on a plane.
Okay.
That's the only time I ever played that damn game.
Yeah, I can see why.
But it's cool. I like Infinity Blade.
It gets old after. I mean, it's not.
Yeah. It's good. The graphics are
the
great.
graphics are
They're
beautiful.
fantastic.
I love the graphics.
Yeah.
In fact, I was trying to wear down. I was testing my battery on my old phone, and I fired up Infinity Blade, hoping that all the video processing would wear down the battery, and it really didn't. I was kind of shocked.
Okay.
But I also downloaded Badland.
What's that? What's that about?
And I've only played for 20, 30 minutes, but it's the art style of.
First off, is this in only iOS or is this on XBLA or something?
I think it's just
iOS. Oh, okay.
I have no idea. I had never heard of this game before.
Okay,
it was free. I'm downloading. It's very reminiscent of the Xbox Live Arcade game. Why is the name?
I keep thinking Outland.
No.
When you said Badlands, I keep thinking Outland. Remember, it was the blue and red dude with the sword.
Yeah,
that's what the first thing came to mind.
What's the name of the Limbo?
Oh, Limbo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Limbo, which is funny. It's very reminiscent. The art style is like Limbo.
You were afraid of the spider.
Yeah. Oh god, that spider. Oh man, that thing would mess you up. Well, they have Limbo now for the iOS.
Yeah, I thought
it's
I saw
like the
that,
number one in the store.
That's crazy.
Which I really love the game. But
Limbo was what, $15
on the iOS?
On XBLA?
I guess. Yeah.
I think it was summer sale.
Yeah,
Xbox summer.
Probably.
I wonder what it was in iOS. It can't be 15.
I hope not. Fuck. That'd be ridiculous. But you're like this little furry ball, and it's you have to constantly. You're trying to fly.
Okay.
I guess is the best way of saying it. And the way you fly is by tapping the screen.
Okay.
You hold it and you'll hit the roof. But if you tap, then you can kind of keep it in the center. And if you
kind
stop
of like
tapping,
Joust?
Yeah, just
okay.
And it's a side scroller, but the screen's constantly moving.
Oh shit!
Which at that point I'm like, well, okay, now
kind of like Defender.
I like a good iOS game for me is one I can pause and pick up at any point in time, and this does not feel like that kind of game.
Oh, okay.
It feels like you have, or I can pay attention for a little while, and then maybe like divert my attention to something else and come right back. That is not what this game is at all.
Right. I'm glad it was free.
Yeah, exactly. But it's kind of it's fun for a few minutes here and there.
Yeah, that's cool. That was on, when you say iOS, is that your iPhone 5 or is that your iPad mini?
No, I've only played it on the iPhone 5.
Okay.
I also downloaded Sword and Sorcery. But,
yes.
Have you played any of that?
Yeah, I played a little bit of that. What you downloaded
on my iPhone.
Oh, it's iOS version?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I played it on PC.
If it's in the App Store, it's iOS.
Oh, I didn't know you were still talking about it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. They give you, I think, 5 free ones. Something called Over, which is actually not a game. It's a photo app. And then you got Badlands, Infinity Blade 2, Sword and Sorcery, and then something else that I already owned that I can't remember offhand. All in all.
That's pretty cool. Sword and Sorcery's fun.
Yeah, I've only played it for a few minutes and was trying to figure out what the hell... I couldn't get it working right or something. I'm like, is this a game? What's going on? It wouldn't even start.
Oh,
and so
maybe that's why it was free.
Yeah, exactly. Then the only other thing that I've done is Dota 2.
Wow. Is that because of my PC Gamer magazine you saw?
You know, well, I've been wanting. No, it's because on other podcasts I've heard them talk about Dota and the greatest game ever, and I have no idea what this game is.
Yeah.
I don't have the first clue. And they just talk about how great it is, but they never describe what the game is.
Right.
And then I watch like the video for it, the trailer for it, and it
Still
doesn't.
clueless?
I have no idea what this game is. And I'm like, well, okay, I'll give it a shot. And when I finally got around to this week downloading it on Steam, it says it's been finally released. It's been in beta.
Right, it's been in beta, yeah.
And this week they released it.
Yep.
And when I tried to download it, it wouldn't let me download it.
Is it free?
It is free.
Okay.
It is free.
I thought I paid for it.
I think if you were in the beta, you had to pay for it.
Okay, yeah. I paid for it.
Because I was actually looking at doing it myself and never got around to it.
And every time I opened Steam, which was every freaking day, update, Dota 2 update.
Right.
I'm like, what the hell is downloading?
Well, you know, I tried to download it and said, you know, you cannot download it at this time. We're trying out, you know, since this is free or whatever, we're going to try out this different method. And pretty much you like buy, you know, or you say you're purchasing the game, even though it's free.
Right.
And then
add to cart and all that.
Yes, add to cart, and then they say, okay, we're going to send you an email.
Right.
And you can log back in and download it.
Oh, okay.
And it was like the next day.
And that's Steam telling you that, or is that the
Steam.
Dota 2? All right.
Well,
I think Steam.
Dota 2 is Valve.
It is Valve, isn't it?
Yeah,
okay.
From what I understand, I heard somebody mention this that that Team Fortress 2, all the they considered Team Fortress 2 in the past 5 years of changes made to it were experimentation for Dota 2.
Oh wow!
But
it's completely different games, though.
I thought so, but maybe I don't know what Dota 2 is.
Have you played it yet?
Not at all.
Oh, you didn't get the email to log in?
No, I finally got the email to log in and download it. And I downloaded it while I was at work. You know, I remoted into my home laptop. I'm not even sure if it's going to run on my home laptop. And while I remoted in, I tried to play it, and I couldn't do it over the remote. And then I went out of town. So I'm like, I'm very excited to finally.
It's fun. I like it. I didn't play the multiplayer version. I just started. I guess it was the tutorial, maybe. Okay. And it just tells you what to do. You know, go. It gives you like a quest, and then you go down there, and you. It's very. It's really not open world at all. It tells you exactly where you got to go.
Huh.
And then like you go up, you walk through the gate. The gate shuts behind you.
Is it like WoW?
Not going back there. No, it's different than WoW. It's more like top down. It's kind of like Diablo.
Okay. Hey, well, I've never played Diablo.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I know.
You never played Diablo?
Well, I'm not a PC. Not a PC guy.
Okay. Well,
I've never been.
I'll
a
cut
PC
you some
guy.
slack.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you can play. You play this in groups, right?
Yeah, it's mostly multiplayer. I guess I think I must have been doing a tutorial.
Okay. Well, if I get if I get up and running on my laptop, let's play.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Maybe we get Chartreuse.
Yeah.
He's got a crappy laptop too, but if mine can run
I don't
he
think
can
it takes
probably.
that much, but we'll take a look at it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, we'll load that up.
That's pretty much all I've done.
All right.
What
you
do?
playing next week?
Well, I'm gonna play some more of.
You said Dota 2.
Well, I'm gonna kick that off and see if that'll work.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I hope that does for you.
I'll play some more Last of Us. Oh, and I did. That's one other thing I did. I started off. I played my buddy Chartreuse and our buddy Chap J.
Yeah, Chap J.
We played
a little mini golf.
We played some mini golf. Yeah. Was it 3D Ultra Mini Golf 2?
Okay, is this a new one, or did we play this before? What was the one I played?
I think we played 2.
Okay.
We've been, these guys and I have been playing this game now for probably like 5 or 6 years.
It's hilarious.
Maybe longer than that. No, it's got to be like 7 years. Anyway, we started off on the original Ultra, and we loved it. It's absolutely, it's the only game that we were multiplayer with. It was hilarious, and we just talked shit the entire night long. It was kind of a laid back game too, so it was kind of cool. You didn't have to pay a lot of attention. And then Xbox snuck it under the radar that, like, just one day I was looking at Major Nelson's blog, and he says, okay, and this week, Ultra Golf 2. I'm like, what? Stop the presses. You gotta be kidding me. I called everybody, download it tonight, we're partying, you know, and
this was recently?
No, this was years ago.
Oh, years ago, version 2.
Yeah, version 2 when that came out. But I mean, like, the first one carried us for like 3 years, and the second one has carried us for like another 3 years. And I mean, and the problem is, I think they've disbanded the company that made them, so I don't think they got 3s in our future. But we did get to play again.
The servers are still up and everything? You can still play multiplayer?
Yeah. So, well, I don't think they'll ever go down, because in those games, you know, you host. You're the server. I mean,
okay.
Only games like Madden and stuff like that, like EA, will have a host server.
Right. You're right. Yeah, it says connecting host server.
Right.
Yeah. So they have control.
Yeah.
Make you pay.
Well, here's the thing: is that we're paying $50 a year, $50-$60 a year.
Yeah.
Xbox should have servers for us.
Yeah, you're right.
But so what? So we're the server. But so what are we paying for? Anyway, different discussion.
Paying for a free Assassin's Creed 2 and Halo 3.
Man, okay, I haven't downloaded anything for free. But so anyway, while when it's kind of tradition that when we're finished playing, that Chartreuse and Chapjay will play some kind of mini hockey game. I don't know. They play some kind of hockey game.
Yeah, is this another game? Or
this is some other game.
Ultra. Okay.
No, this is some other game that they play, and I've never really been a big fan of it. And I will stay on the line with them, but I'll go play a different game.
Oh, okay. Through party chat, you mean?
Yeah, through party chat. But and usually they'll talk to each other for a long time, and I'll just kind of listen in a little bit. But I fired up BioShock
Infinite
thing.
Oh, okay. Is this still the one you got from GameFly?
Yeah.
God damn.
And let me
they
tell
love
you.
You. Well, no, they don't, because you already. That's like the fourth one they sent you.
No, they have not made their money yet.
No.
So but throughout the entire intro, I played about 30-40 minutes of that game. Chartreuse was talking to me the entire fucking time, and the beginning is when you're getting all the context of the game and you know, the intro movies and all that. I missed all that shit. I'm gonna have to go back and do it again. So
shit.
I plan on doing that this week.
Okay. So BioShock Infinite.
Yeah. I don't
60, right? Well, obviously.
Yeah, I don't like to play a PS3 game and an Xbox game at the same time, because my mind can't flip the controls, when I go from one to another, and I'll forget certain things. Like I'll be halfway through the next game and going, I forgot that this button does that. I haven't been, pressing the crouch button or whatever this whole time. But
it's the life of a gamer.
Yeah, it is. So that's what I'll be playing.
That's cool.
Yeah, what have you been doing?
Let's see. I played that game Warframe on PC Steam. It's all multiplayer.
What is it?
It's first person shooter. It's pretty cool. It's not bad. Okay. The controls were a little janked. I mean, they had one. You have a melee move with a sword.
Okay.
And whenever you do the melee move, dude, you go like 3 feet. You jump like 3 feet straight, whatever direction you're looking at. You completely miss the enemy. You're swinging your sword, and they're like, "Where the hell am I?" So you're spinning around, you're looking.
What?
Melee sucks.
Sword. Is this a modern combat? Or?
Yeah, it's sword and gun. It's a little different.
Okay.
Yeah, the melee's a sword. The graphics look great. Okay. The controls are a little janky though.
Yeah. I gotta have both. In fact, I can have shitty graphics, but gameplay is where.
Gameplay. I mean, I don't give a shit about the graphics.
Graphics is just they're icing on top of the cake. Yeah, but I want the fucking cake.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, this ain't gonna give you no cake. So that was maybe an hour or so. Played a little more Crysis 3. Came home from work earlier one day and the house was empty, so I was able to put my stereo on pretty loud. Played a little Crysis 3. I love that game.
What are you playing that on?
Oh, PC.
PC.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not finished yet. I'm close, though. It's one of those games where I really don't care about finishing.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like playing it.
What's the storyline?
I have no fucking idea. So,
gotcha.
I have no idea. I just like killing.
Nice.
And then I had I have a game night with my little girl where I bring out my Vita and she takes out her DS and we play video games at night.
Oh, yeah.
Mama was
separately.
working late or something. Yeah,
You play them separately.
Yeah, we play them
in the
separately.
same room. Okay.
Yeah. So she likes doing that. So it was freaking.
That's kind of cool that she actually considers that father-daughter time.
Yeah, game night. I mean, I'm over here on my Vita and she's playing that.
Fantastic.
So she said she wanted to play something different than
Mario.
Yeah, Mario Kart, and sometimes we play Mario Party together over the wireless LAN or whatever. And so she put in, I don't even remember buying this game for her, but she had Mario and Luigi something. I don't know what it was. Big Adventure. I don't know. So I'm playing my Vita. She's over. She's laying on another pillow and she's playing 3DS, and I keep hearing her go. And she
Exasperated.
Yeah, she was getting so aggravated. I look over, I'm like, "What's going on?" She goes, "I'm so sick of reading. I just want to play this game."
Dude, what is it with Nintendo, man?
Dude.
They save money on every game for voiceover.
It was ridiculous. She personally, she just turned over and she just kept pressing the A button.
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't even looking at the screen.
Right.
So that was a waste of money.
Hilarious.
That was ridiculous. But she gave it a good shot. Yeah. She tried. She was playing that game for like at least 15, 20 minutes. But so I was playing a little Assassin's Creed Liberation on the Vita. Do you have a Vita?
No, I've never even held a Vita.
Okay, Assassin's Creed. It's a pretty big franchise, right?
Right.
Ubisoft, pretty big company. It's not no fly-by-night
Assassin's Creed, yeah.
Okay.
Been
Dude,
around.
this game was a little buggy.
Really?
Oh my god, dude! I'm serious. It was got past the tutorial and all that. I must have been at least an hour through it, and I had to dress up as a slave lady, go into a slave camp to go find something, and I climb up a building.
Who are you playing in this game?
You're a lady. I don't know her name.
You were a woman. Okay.
Yeah, you're a woman.
Throughout the entire game.
Yeah, but you can don disguises.
Yeah.
So you could be like a slave, or you can be a, I don't know, ninja. Yeah, I don't know what all the ones are. Well, anyway, I'm climbing up. I'm in the slave garb, and I climb up to the railing. It's like a 2-story house. And then I said, okay, well, I guess I just got to go up to the roof. I get up to the roof. I'm completely in the roof. I mean, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I see all the floor. I can't do anything.
Screen
I'm walking
clipping,
all around. It was ridiculous. And this was early in the game.
Wow.
And all I was doing was jumping up.
Like, the point of the
they
game
didn't
is to
QA this
climb.
game?
Right. And you can't climb.
It was ridiculous.
So what?
So then I power it down, and I come back in, same place.
Oh, no.
So
you're still stuck in the roof?
Yeah, I'm still in the thing.
What era does this game take place in?
I'm going to have to say, I'm not one on my U.S. history, but...
So, it takes place in the U.S.?
Yeah, I believe
Colonial
so.
time?
Yeah, slaves.
Well, they have slaves all around the world throughout history.
Oh, maybe.
But they're black slaves, then I'm assuming. On
yeah,
plantations.
she's on the black side.
Plantations. Such.
Yeah, it was a plantation setting.
Okay.
So, what's that, Abraham Lincoln days?
That's pre-Civil War.
Oh, okay. And Civil War was what year?
1880.
1880s. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to answer your question, I think it would be pre-1880.
Something like that.
So it was good. The game was good. I don't know what all those bugs were. Then I popped in. I had Madden 13 on the Vita.
Wow. Is that fun to play against the computer?
Yeah. Well, I won 55-0 against the Vikings.
Yeah, it sounds like it's fun.
Drew Brees, baby. No, I like it. The graphics are pretty good, but they didn't put too much into this port. Okay, perfect example. Okay, the crowd in the stadium.
Uh-huh. Are they nothing but like little boxes?
Almost. They all do the same cheer.
Oh, nice.
It's ridiculous. Nice. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's not that great. Yeah. The graphics are not that great in this game. The gameplay is good, though.
Are graphics good on this Vita?
The graphics are very good, but I mean, Assassin's Creed looked great.
Yeah, until you got
I got some kind of bug.
Yeah. Maybe it was like a Katrina thing where
it could have been. Yeah, the roof was not really there, but it looks like it is.
She was cutting her way through the roof in a blue tarp. Nice.
So Madden 13 was good. I mean, I'm sure. I think I had 11 before. Not on the Vita. No, I think it was because what was the one before PSP?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had Madden 11 on PSP, and it works on the Vita.
Okay.
It was a big upgrade from that one, but
right.
Graphics not that good. I wouldn't pay no $40 for it. The other thing was
but you did pay $40 for it.
Oh, I never pay retail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I got it from GameFly. I might have got it for like $15, like $16 or something.
Okay.
And then I played a little Unit 13 on the Vita as well. As you can tell, we had a lot of game nights this week.
You play with your unit.
I played with my Unit 13 times.
Gotcha.
That game's okay, but a lot of the quests are time-based.
What kind of game is this?
It's a third-person shooter. Okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not bad. The graphics are pretty good. But that fucking timer.
Yeah.
And the Game Genie don't work on Vita, so that sucks. But that's about. I think that's about all I played.
What are you planning on playing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll play some Dota too.
Yeah. Cool.
I think we should hook up with that.
Why don't you finish BioShock?
Yeah, I know I got to. Well, you see, this week is gonna be a little busy.
Yeah.
I got some people coming in tomorrow, and they stay in through Friday, and I'm taking a day off work. We're gonna go hang out in the French Quarter all day.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you're gonna be busy.
We're gonna be drinking and eating all week.
Well, maybe they'll go to sleep early.
Right.
Right.
So so I tell you, I don't know what I'm gonna play this week.
No.
But
did you buy anything this week?
Oh my god, dude! Did you see the deals these past week or two? The
I've
Steam
seen,
Summer Sale, the PlayStation
Is that
Ultimate.
going on? I did not know that was going on.
Yeah, all these things.
Wow, thanks for the call. Appreciate that.
What?
For letting me know that the Steam Summer Sale was on.
You should have listened to episode 4.
Did you?
I think we covered it.
I don't think you
we said the Steam. Oh, not the Steam Sale. No, that was the Xbox and PlayStation. The Xbox Live and PSN. No, the Steam Sale came on. It was all over Twitter. You didn't see that?
Man, I've been.
It's still on now. It's still on now.
Is it? Okay.
Oh yeah,
I'll
and
check
you
it
can.
out.
And at the end of the sale, they always bring back all the sales. In the last
okay.
day. So you really didn't miss anything. But I did buy a fucking ton load of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I was doing very good.
Okay.
I was not going to buy anything.
Let's just jump through this. Let's not read the list. I'm going to jump through this list and see what. Okay. Prey.
Reading the list.
You bought Prey on Xbox Live.
Yeah, that was the Xbox Live Ultimate Sale.
So you've never
had it.
Okay. That's an interesting game. I mean, don't just buy it and not play it. I would play this for at least a bit. Perfect Dark Zero. I can't believe you wasted.
Yeah, no, you got mad at me when I told you that.
Let's see. I'm gonna skip a few here. Dust in Elysian Tale.
I heard that was a very good game.
I've heard excellent things about it. I actually downloaded. I've played about an hour and a half into it, maybe 2 hours into it.
On what?
And yeah. I see that you bought it on Steam, but it was interesting. I would like to go back to it. Lost Planet.
I bought Lost Planet 1 and 2. That was on Green Man Gaming. They had a huge sale too.
I gotcha. But Fez. Have you
Fez?
ever
I've
played
never played
Fez?
it. Never played it.
Now,
Steam had it for $5.
I got a feeling it's not going to be your type of game.
No.
It's
not like Mario?
It's not like Mario. It is. It's actually, I don't know if what they've done, if they fixed it up for the PC or not. It was pretty janky on the Xbox.
Okay, well, on the Xbox,
right.
They didn't do that. Phil Fish, I think, is the developer. I think he was a one-man show.
He was. Or one or two. Yeah.
And Xbox wanted to charge him like 10 G's to patch his game.
Right, and he wouldn't do it. Right.
And then now Xbox is giving developers free patches.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I think he's going back now to fix it for you guys.
He was a public outcry, or he got on a soapbox quite a few times about that.
Was he in that movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you watched it?
He was a big jerk.
Yeah. He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't that. But he did go through a lot. It's a good movie. Oh, you should watch it.
What was the name of it again?
I was hoping.
You knew I was going to say that.
I was really hoping you were going to know the name of it.
It'll be in the show notes.
Like One Man Up or.
Oh, okay. I'll look at it.
Yeah,
I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Well, they patched that for Xbox Live people.
But not only that, it's a game that you got to look under the hood.
Yeah.
You know, you can play this game for an hour or two straight.
Yeah.
And then it gets a little crazy, and you've got to look at it from a lot of different angles, and it really will.
Do I need a pen and paper to play this damn game?
I
heard something about their own language.
Yeah, they do. I mean, I've been this fed into my ego big time. I love playing this game. I did go and look a lot of stuff up because I just don't have the time. You could spend a lot of time in this game.
Right.
Pen and paper, with a graph paper figuring out. But but put some time into it. It's really cool. Try to get through at least one playthrough. It's worth
really?
it. Yeah,
okay.
It's worth it.
How long do you think it is?
It depends on how much you put into it.
Oh, okay.
And if you're not looking up cheats, you need to look up some cheats to help your way through it.
I never have a problem with that.
I think you're going
to
get bored with it too quick if you don't.
Okay. So cheat.
Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon. I
never played that.
I played a little bit of that. It's kind of cheesy.
$6 on Steam.
I didn't actually I played the demo on Xbox Live after I finished playing Far Cry 3, and it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Not enough for me to buy it. The Maw. I played that on Xbox.
Dude, I didn't even know what the hell that was.
I loved The Maw. It was a lot of
really?
fun. It's the same guys who made what's the guy who runs and blows up? He's on fire all the time.
He's a superhero?
No, it's Xbox Live game, and you know who I'm talking about. Everybody loves donuts.
Dude, I have no fucking idea
what
you're thinking of.
we even talked about this last week, and I couldn't remember the name of it.
Serious Sam?
No.
Not Duke Nukem.
No. Your character is like a walking bomb, and you run through the level and you explode yourself.
Not Never
Explosion Man. That's what it is.
Oh,
Explosion Man. I could not
okay.
remember the name. The same guys who made Explosion Man.
Okay.
Twisted Pixel.
Yeah, Twisted Pixel.
Made Cloning Clyde, which is another great game that I love. It's more like a puzzle.
I don't remember that one.
It's a puzzle solver by cloning yourself. It's really cool. I like that one. And the Maw too. The Maw was more just like it's just good fun. You know. I mean, the graphics aren't great. The gameplay is okay, but it's just like
it's fun.
It's
That's
like
what a game's for.
it's good. It's good times.
What else I had?
Ticket to Ride. That's a good board game. So I don't know.
Is it really?
Yeah, I like.
See, I got those free because I. What did I do? Oh, I bought Toy Soldiers. That's a popular XBL game. I bought that.
Now,
on
is that
Amazon.
the little green man?
Yeah, the little. No, I don't know if they're green, but it's kind of like Tower Defense.
Oh, okay.
And it's the little toy soldiers.
Right,
With the little plastic on their feet.
Yeah. Oh, so they wobble around.
Yeah, they kind of.
Well, they would be green then.
Yeah, but they brown.
Okay, maybe they're green and brown. Maybe they got both.
Maybe
okay.
It's Confederate Union.
Okay. So yeah, pretty good.
Sorry, they gave me Maw, Ticket to Ride, and Drip. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know what that is either.
For free. So I get those free.
So you have a shitload of games, man.
Yes, and actually, we're doing.
How deep is your pile? I mean,
my pile is very deep.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think we should do something about my Quest to 500 on Steam.
Quest to 500.
Quest to 500. I'm at 488 right now.
I don't think you're that far off.
No. But once we get to 500, maybe we'll just up it to 600 or something.
What are you going to do when you hit 500? Are you going to go play one of these games?
I'm going to treat myself to another game.
I thought you were going to go play one game. That would have been...
Well, I was looking at my stats because everybody was... I was listening to a couple podcasts and they were talking about how many games they have on Steam and how many games they actually have installed.
Yeah.
So I got 488 on Steam.
How many do you have installed?
15.
That's actually... I'm impressed. I thought you were going to say like 2.
Oh, yeah. No, 15.
Huh.
So I got a big pile of shame on that.
Nice.
But yeah, what else I pay? I Devil May Cry 3 and 4 bundle. That's not bad. God Mode. Did you ever play that?
No.
I heard that was pretty good.
What is it?
I think it's. I have no fucking idea.
Oh, great! It's a good game, but you have no idea what it is.
And some other DLC. So yeah, it was. I really tried. I said to myself, I'm not going to buy none.
You really tried, dude. This is not really trying. I'm seeing a list of like 20 games here. If I saw a list here of 5, I would think you really tried. You did not try. This is what's funny is like that. Like on Tuesday, I talked to you. I think this was this past week, and you're like, man. On Sunday night, I decided I'm gonna buckle down. I'm not gonna buy any games. And he goes, and man, I held out all the way through, for 2 days. And I'm like, you buy games on Tuesday. And he's like, well, I held out during the day, and then I woke up and decided to come back downstairs and buy games.
I saw something on Twitter.
That is a sickness.
Yeah,
man.
it is a sickness. It is a sickness.
I don't think
I was doing good those 2 days though.
I'm not promoting this to 500. This is you.
30 Steam Quest to 500. Well, you gotta buy me something once I get there.
Okay,
it's a goal.
I'll give you something. Okay. Respect.
So, yeah, that was. I really tried. All right, so that about wraps up what we've been playing. Let's move on to news.
All right,
what we got here?
Well, it's a somber moment. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit.
All right.
Have you ever had a like a TV show or radio show or anything like that you watched every week for a long period of time?
Seinfeld.
Okay, were you watching that while they were recording it, like during the seasons, or is it just post, like at the end?
No, both.
Okay.
Yeah, so I used to watch it religiously.
So when they stopped, stopped the show, it was sad.
Yeah,
right?
It was sad.
Yeah, I had an experience like that this week with the death of Ryan Davis.
Oh, Giant Bomb guy?
Giant Bomb. I've listened to Giant Bomb for like 5-7 years. I was trying to figure out exactly when I started listening.
Wow, really?
I've listened to them a long time.
Oh, okay.
And it's because Ryan Davis was the host.
Oh, he was the host of the Giant Bomb podcast?
I think it was kind of... Yeah, I would call him the host. Maybe between him and Jeff. But he's the guy who did the intro and everything like that.
Right.
Let me tell you, it's this guy that makes me want to do this podcast.
Oh.
Like, he was such a showman.
Yeah.
And he really knew how to put on a good show. They were great to listen to. They didn't spend every minute of the show talking about games. They diverted onto crazy subjects all the time, and it didn't matter. I didn't go to them to find out new things about it. If I learned something about a game during that podcast, that's great.
Right.
But I was entertained.
Okay.
And I listened to them. They're usually like a 2-hour long podcast. I had a 20-minute long drive to work.
Oh, so this is a whole week ordeal.
Exactly. And I listened to these guys every week for like 5 years.
Wow.
They never skipped a week coming out of the podcast. So it was always there. And in the weeks that Ryan was out of town or sick or whatever, and somebody else was hosting, you could totally
Wasn't
tell.
the same?
It was so different. It was so different. And this week, I pop in, download the podcast. I'm driving along, and I hear Jeff's voice to start out with, and there's no intro music either. I'm like, it's never the same without Ryan. It's so crappy.
Wow, you said that.
Yeah,
okay.
and immediately Jeff said, "Well, I guess everybody knows by now that Ryan is dead." I'm like, "What? What?" I mean, it blew my mind. I'm like, that is such poor taste for them to make this joke, because the guy just got married the week before.
Right, that's what I heard.
And I'm like, what are they? Okay, yeah, now he's got the ball and chain. His life is effectively over. I thought that was the joke.
Right.
And I thought, well, he's still on his honeymoon. And then they continued on.
Right.
Telling stories about, spending the last, whatever years, or, what they knew about the guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, this is real.
Wow.
I immediately called Chartouche, because he's been listening to him as well.
Yeah.
And it blew his mind just as well. It's like he died on I think the 3rd of July, and it was unexpected.
Did they say what?
They didn't say why. what was the cause, but he was an overweight guy.
Yeah,
I know he did not eat well because he talked about the kind of food that he ate on the show, and it was kind of hilarious. How many chicken nuggets can you eat? 100 in a sitting. Kind of
Adam
thing.
Richman, Man vs. Food.
Exactly, and
was he old?
No, he was younger than us. He was in his.
Oh, wow.
I think he died at 34.
Oh wow,
33, 34. He was a heavy drinker. He was a very heavy drinker.
You're describing us to a T.
I'm describing somebody to a T. And yeah, I mean, I've actually been somewhat depressed this week.
Wow.
I mean, I've definitely, I keep thinking back to it like, wow, it's just, I've never had a close friend die like that.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about, thinking of my close friends, like, what would I do if tomorrow they're no longer here? And it was just kind of a sobering experience.
Right.
It's been that way all week. But as far as I'm concerned, he was the shit. I don't know if I could even listen to the podcast anymore.
Wow.
It's
really?
not
that dramatic.
Jeff, I'm not a big fan of on the show. He's a little too morose for me. But the other couple guys on there, I'm trying to remember their names.
And I listened to him before because you told me about Giant Bomb. Yeah. And so I started listening to it. They didn't talk much about, they always went off in tangents. And,
they did.
They never really talked much about games. So I only listened a couple times. I might have heard Ryan. I'm sure I did.
Yeah.
But, I didn't know these. I don't know the people you're talking about. So
it's it was to me, it was four friends sitting around talking about their week.
Right.
And they played video games during that week as well.
Right. So it just popped in the conversation.
It did. I mean, they might have talked. We went to. They did they go to conventions or whatever, and they would do the conventions. But they had a huge fan base.
It's pretty popular.
Yeah, they grew out of they were with Whiskey Media for a long time there. They grew out of that, and I want to say they're with CBS Interactive now.
Wow.
It's kind of big time for them. Which they had enough of a following and had enough of a presence that they're kind of like they didn't. The one thing that I think they worked for like GameSpot together, and they broke away from there because they like to do their own thing. They don't like to be told what to do. They'll break the rules kind of guys.
Was Ryan the face of Giant Bomb? Like whenever they did interviews with Giant Bomb? I remember they were like in a basement and they had all the arcade games around. Yeah. And they had some guy come out and talk, usually around some of the pressers or, conferences and stuff. I wonder if that was him.
Probably. I mean, he has a beard.
Heavy guy.
Very heavy guy.
Yeah.
Short and heavy.
Okay, I remember seeing him. So he was Giant Bomb.
No. He's one of the founders. Between him and Jeff. I keep calling. I think it's Jeff Gershman is the other guy.
Yeah, I recognize that name.
Yeah. And between the two of them, I think they're like the oldest of the two that have been around the longest.
So they kind of started it and stuff.
Right. So they.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, it is. So rest in peace, and it'll never be the same.
Yeah, I was listening to a couple podcasts this week, and they were all talking about it, and they were going back and forth about stories about him and stuff.
You ought to go look at it. They have a montage of videos because they do on that website. They do a lot of first looks. What they call it? Sneak peeks or whatever of games.
Like and the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they do for many of the games. They play. You see them playing the game. You're just watching the game and you hear their voices over.
Okay.
Yeah, but a lot of them, like the connects, they do it in front of a blue screen, so you're actually watching them jumping up and down and being idiots and stuff like that. They also did a lot of funny, stupid, off the wall, dumbass videos, which were kind of funny to watch. But they took a whole montage of his clips that were very, Ryan Davis-y.
Yeah.
And then put them all together, and it's really. I watched about 3/4 of it, and it's hilarious.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check it out. Well, that's a shame.
Yeah. So,
what else we got? Well, a lot of this news was because we didn't record last week, so everybody knows Matrick left Microsoft, and then they appointed Julie Larson Green from the Windows division to take over the Xbox division.
that I did not know. Who is this chick?
She was the face of Windows, really. She did, I believe, the Windows 7. I think Windows 7 and Windows 8. She was in charge of the Windows division.
Well, she did a great job with 7. I'm not so sure about 8.
Well, 8.1 is coming out, I heard.
Yeah.
I don't even have anything Windows 8.
I do
care less about it.
My laptop's 8.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I might kick it back down to 7.
Is it a touchscreen laptop?
No.
Oh, okay. I heard 8 really does good with the touchscreens.
Yeah, but
kind of what it's made for.
Man, I need that start button. I need it.
Yeah, I'm not even dabbling with that. So, what else we got? Well, we get the Ouya console.
We talked about that a little bit.
Because Google announced they were going to do an Android console. I wonder how that came about.
Yeah.
Google sees Ouya on display,
we
and
can
then
do better than that.
they say, "Yeah, build me one."
Yeah, right. Well, I've heard horrible things about the Ouya.
Yeah, and I heard a few things about the Ouya too. If you're just getting it to play Android games, it's a waste of $100.
Yeah.
If you're getting it to run, yeah, really. If you're getting it to run ROMs and emulators, it's totally awesome.
From what I understand, that the controller is like unplayable. It has, a strong sense of lag, and
I heard that too.
And it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, if you're playing a video game, your controller can never have lag.
Right.
That's the one thing you need to get right.
I heard a lot about that. Some of the emulators, I think they're different versions. Some have lag, some don't.
Yeah.
Because they had a lot of people were talking about the NES ROMs for N64, Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
They had TurboGrafx. I mean, they had tons of emulators out there.
I do like the idea that you can also download like any Android app.
Yeah.
And it will run. It may be completely janked,
Yeah.
but you can run it on your TV.
You talking about the screen resolution difference?
Just the fact that I can run I want to read the Kindle app, and I can read that now on my TV if I wanted to. It's just kind of cool that you can do that. These things weren't designed for that. Or not even just a game, like I want my news app, or whatever, I mean, there are a million apps out there, and now you have you could bring that into the living room. It may not be working correctly, but maybe somebody like Google will create something that does work correctly, and then I would like that.
The thing is, like AirPlay, the Apple iOS and Apple TV AirPlay. Okay, so if you have iOS game on your iPad Mini right there, and you shoot it over to the TV on AirPlay, why you need a
Can you
console?
do that?
Yeah,
I did not know you
absolutely.
could do that.
Yeah,
Huh.
and
but I don't have a controller.
Well, I'm talking about iOS.
If only I had a controller for my iOS device.
Welcome to iOS 7, my friend.
What's iOS 7?
Well, that should be released soon. the next iteration of the iPhone, iPad in I believe September. Yeah, they're including controller compatibility, and it looks like Logitech's making they leaked a prototype of their. I guess I don't know if it's going to be proprietary controller, but Logitech's making one of them for iOS 7.
Awesome.
So
Logitech's the bomb.
I love Logitech.
Yeah,
I really do. Everything I got in this damn room is Logitech. But the thing is, what do you really need the Ouya console for? Because I think Android has the same thing. They don't call it Apple TV or AirPlay. I forgot what they call it, but it's, I don't know, Droid Play. We'll call it.
Right.
So, I mean, what's the difference? You streaming, you're playing your game on the pad, throw it up to the TV. If you have a controller, which I know Droid has a lot of controllers that you can use.
Yes.
What's the difference? What you need a Ouya box for?
You don't. That's the thing. Well, here's the thing. It's a barrier of entry. It's a hard box.
One more HDMI cable.
It's a hard box. Where if you're going to buy an iOS device or an Android device, it's going to be more than a hard box.
But I'm sure you already have a Droid device.
Yes, I agree. So this was a proof of concept that maybe the best that they can make out of it is maybe Google will buy them.
Yeah, it could be.
but right now, what's they have another device that I've heard about. It's called the Game Drive or something. I can't remember offhand. But literally, it's instead of like
is that white thing that GameStop is plugging on their site? It looks like a little controller.
No, this is a thumb drive.
Oh, a thumb drive
that you plug into your TV, and that's the console. Uh-huh. That's all that it is, and it runs Android, whatever the latest.
Jelly Bean.
I don't know what the hell it is. I mean, that's crazy. That they can come out with that, but it's. I think it's going to be a short-lived product, and bravo for them to have something to as a Kickstarter to be able to kick off an actual console from a Kickstarter.
Right,
it's awesome they could do that, and the fact that it's not a major company making a console; it's a couple of people decide to get it.
I mean, and basically they get the funding from crowdsourcing, which I wanted to talk a little about. With the Ouya platform, a lot of the funders did not even receive their console yet.
Still,
so as far as I know,
I mean,
it's at retail now, and some of the funders didn't even get them yet.
Wow! But now I remember hearing a little blurb about that that some of the funders didn't receive. And that the owner of the company was just outraged, absolutely.
Yeah, he was blaming the
manufacturer,
right? Distributors. Saying something was wrong with distribution.
They screwed up, and he said, I didn't say that some of you were getting it on day one. I said all of you are getting it on day one. I mean, it hurts them.
I think that not only hurts them, I think it hurts the Kickstarter and crowdsourcing campaigns too.
Well, I think that
because these funders have no recourse.
Kickstarters have. If you're going to fund a Kickstarter, I think you might as well be kissing your money goodbye.
Yeah.
You could hope for the best, expect the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that Pebble. Do you know about the Pebble? Do you know what this is?
Pebble sounds familiar.
The Pebble. The Pebble is a.
Isn't that no sex device? Is it?
No. It's a watch that interacts with your iPhone.
Okay. All right.
And
Apple's gonna buy them and call it the iWatch.
Yeah. It was a Kickstarter. It was one of the first Kickstarters, and a lot of people jumped in.
So it's like the smartwatch.
Yes. Yeah. But you have to keep your iPhone on you, and you can do certain. You can work out.
Bluetooth, I guess.
Yeah, through Bluetooth, and like working out, you can see your distance, and you can do text messages and all along.
So kind of like a second screen.
Yeah, it's like having an iPod with limited functionality. Okay. I didn't see much use in it. There are other things out there that I thought would work just fine, but people really bought into this. It was big, and
they got funded.
They got funded, and it was supposed to be out in a year, and then a year goes by, year and 3 months go by, another quarter kicks out, and there's no Pebble. Where is this Pebble? 2 years. The time.
Wow, really?
A long time goes by, and and everybody's pretty much writing it off.
Yeah.
So the people who were promised to have this product by a certain date, if they gave them money, did not get it. They ended up getting it, once it finally did come to market, and now it's actually being sold at retailers. Best Buy, I believe.
Oh, really? So it's a product now.
Yeah, it becomes something.
Did the funders get theirs? Do you know?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did, but they didn't get it under the time frame they wanted.
Anywhere near the time frame, and I think that's kind of the norm.
Okay.
With these Kickstarters.
Well, another thing I wanted to talk about was the Double Fine Kickstarter.
Yeah.
First off, have you ever funded anything through Kickstarter?
No, I don't believe in it. No, I don't.
Not even just getting.
You know what?
The thrill of it.
I bet if I spent any time on the site, then I would do it. I don't know about now. I would have when these first things started kicking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had actually now you mentioned Double Fine.
Yeah.
Had I been on that site when they first came out, I would have jumped on it.
Yeah.
Because I would have thought that they were making Psychonauts 2, which I
right. Yeah, they didn't announce I think the game that they ended up making was Broken Age. I don't know if they said it. I funded them.
Yeah.
I funded Double Fine. I funded. Remember that game? Was it Wasteland? Wasteland. It was an old PC game.
Huh.
They were doing Wasteland 2. Wow.
Oh, okay.
They got me. I funded that.
Yeah.
And I funded Lord British. You know who I'm talking about, Lord British. Oh, come on, man. Ultima series?
Sorry.
Wow. Garrison. Richard Garrison.
Okay.
Still not ringing no bells?
No.
You're looking at me like a deer in headlights. Anyway, Ultima was the de facto standard of the beginning of RPGs on the PC. And he's...
Did you say the PC?
Yes,
Oh,
the
no wonder
PC.
I know what the hell you're talking about.
So, and I funded him.
Is that like Ultima Online?
It's a derivative, but no,
Okay.
he wasn't Ultima Online.
Okay.
Ultima Online is horrible.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's still on.
Yeah.
Did you ever play that?
No.
I got it downloaded. I don't even know why.
Of course you bought it.
Yeah. Did I buy it? I don't know. Shit, I hope I didn't because it kind of sucks. But anyway, so I funded a few. But another Double Fine crowdsourcing was they wanted to be funded, I think, $400,000.
And it blew up.
Oh, it blew up. $3.3 million they got.
See, that's when I started hearing about these fundraisers or Kickstarters. It was that report, and by that point, I'm like, well, I'm not giving them any money. They've got plenty of money to go make Psychonauts 2. You know,
Right.
I mean, Psychonauts 1 was not a
system seller.
Yeah.
System seller.
No, well, I mean, it wasn't resource intensive. I mean, let's put it this way: the graphics weren't awesome, but the storyline was really awesome.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't Psychonauts 2.
Damn.
It was Broken Age, but they having some broken promises on their Broken Age.
Yeah.
What happened was they ran out of money.
Yeah.
You're asking for $400.
Well, here's
You
the
get
thing.
$3.3 million.
There's
you run
a
out?
rule.
Budget? Is that the rule? Follow the budget?
No. I remember this. The problem was when they asked for $500,000.
Yeah.
They had a game in mind that would cost roughly $500,000 to produce.
Yeah.
But the rules, the legality of a Kickstarter program is whatever money you are given, you have to use for that project.
Yeah.
It's not like I can say, oh, well, they gave me $3.5 million, so I could just pocket the rest. No, you have to put it a certain, you have to use a large percentage
for
of that
that
on
project.
the game.
Yeah.
So the project they originally had, they had to expand upon.
Yeah.
So it became a burden to them at some point. Like, well, this is not what we. Now we have to make a completely different game.
Right. They added on.
Right.
I guess more than they.
And then
had money for.
and so they add more. Then they're like, well, now we've added too much more.
And they ran out of money.
That's where they're at now.
So now they're thinking about releasing. They had two options, is what I heard. Go back to Kickstarter, which is I think the worst thing they can do.
Yeah.
Or release half the game.
Yeah. Do sequels.
Yeah. Release half the game, get the funds for the sales of that, and then go back and make the other half.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
What would you prefer?
I think they should give us something.
Yeah.
I think they should release the game a half.
Do you know when it's due out? I mean, when they
I don't have
originally
the dates
said?
in front of me.
Okay.
I don't remember. It should be soon. I think this was over a year ago.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I haven't checked it in a couple days.
You know, you say it's over a year ago. I don't know if that's exactly true.
You don't think?
I want to say that I heard that the news story back in February of this year.
Oh, I kind of think.
It was this year. It was the funding was this year. I don't believe it was
I
last
thought
year.
it was last year.
We're gonna have to do some.
I'll check it out.
Yeah,
I'll get my bookkeeper and see when we floated those funds over.
Yeah, we'll bring it up again.
We'll
next
double
podcast.
check on that.
Okay.
Let's see what else we got. Ubisoft.
Well, I'm not soft.
I'm not soft.
It's Ubi.
Ubisoft. The user accounts got hacked.
Yeah.
Did you get that message?
I did.
Okay.
I'm not that worried about it.
Did you change your password?
No, I didn't. Did you?
I did.
Yeah. It wasn't a password that I used for anything. So.
Oh, wow.
In fact, I would have to do. I think I wouldn't remember what it was. I would have to go and ask them what it was. What was the password that you gave it to everybody?
Yeah,
but from what I understand, anyway, they didn't get clear text passwords.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
but they still had to release something that they got hacked.
Exactly.
Do you think this could be a Watch Dogs stunt?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think so. This is it.
I think that'd be a perfect prelude.
It would have been, however,
closer to launch.
It should have been closer to launch, and they would have already come out and said, "Oh, by the way, this is a stunt."
Yeah,
like the same day. You don't want that bad press.
Yeah, I think that would have been cool.
Out there. That would have been kind of cool. They can still do that.
Yeah, they can.
Hacked again. Yeah.
Well, I think everybody knows about the QR codes on the Xbox 180.
I don't.
That's gonna be sweet. Oh, you don't know about that?
Tell me all about it.
Yeah. Well, now that you have to have Kinect installed or plugged in, no more 15, 16-digit DLC codes.
Oh,
it's going to be all QR codes, and you hold it up to the Kinect camera.
Finally, a QR code.
Yeah, that's going to be nice.
Although, I got to tell you, I really hope this works better than the Xbox Live camera. Do you remember those? They were small.
Oh, yeah.
Big.
I got one over there. It came with, you're in the movies.
Yeah, it's a little webcam. Well, they had a great idea in one of the games. I'm drawing a blank again. But
I'll try to
Viva Pinata 2.
Oh, Viva Pinata.
You can share pinatas with other people by sending them it's a QR code.
Oh, that's right. I
do
remember that.
Print out, or you can go online and print out different ones, and some came with the game. But it scanned it so horribly. It was the light had to be perfect in the room. Right. You had to stand at the perfect angle from the camera. I mean, Uranus had to be in line with Mars. I mean, it was so crazy that it just didn't work. So I really hope that the fidelity of
I'm
the
sure
Kinect,
it's come a little ways.
Yeah.
Imagine.
What I would really hope is that it's on my phone, and I can put my phone in front of it, and
I don't see why not.
That's how I'd want it done.
That would be cool.
I don't want to print anything out.
No. And especially everything digital. It's got to come in email.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be that way.
So
we'll see what Julie Larson Green does.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that's about all the news.
Okay.
What else we got? What are we running on? What's the time? We got about an hour and a half. So
we're gonna get close to wrapping it up.
Yeah, we don't need a long one.
So do we have any emails this week?
No emails.
No emails.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. What about twits?
I forgot to send out the message. We were podcasting.
Man.
Everybody was waiting for him, though. I could see hundreds of thousands of people waiting for that tweet. So I do apologize. That was my fault. What about iTunes reviews?
I believe we did get one.
Oh, that's right. You want to check that real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a winner, don't we?
I think that
I
we
forgot
did.
about that. We had, XCOM, Enemy Unknown on Steam?
Yeah.
We're going to give away to our first reviewer.
That's right.
Let's see.
Okay, well, we've got a couple of reviews.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, 2. I mean,
okay.
And they're both 5 stars, which is awesome. We got one here. It said, really like this chat. I've listened to the first 3 episodes of this new podcast. Host Dirty and Sidekick Nollins have enjoyable banter that is fun to listen to and makes you feel right at home. You can tell these guys love the games and give interesting opinions. If you're looking for a new video game podcast, check it out. Can't wait to listen to the next podcast. Keep up the good work! Exclamation point.
That's awesome. Is that the winner?
No, that's not the winner.
Oh, he's not the one that won? He wasn't the first reviewer?
Well, I think we're a little too close to this guy.
Oh, okay.
It's Chartreuse.
Oh, Chartreuse.
I've only mentioned him 20 times.
Oh,
and
okay.
he's actually going...
he's going to be on the show.
He's going to be on the show.
Oh, okay.
We do have another one here. And
okay.
It just says nice. And it's got 5-star.
Nice. I like 5-star.
And great show! Exclamation point. Nice to hear some real game chat out there from some relatable people.
Nice.
Like, as if we're related?
Yeah.
No, we're not.
No.
Keep It Up, Dirty Anonymous.
There you go. That was cool.
So that goes out to Chap J. And
the golf guy.
yeah, he is a golf guy. So
I played with him before. That's cool.
Yeah. So I think he needs to get the code.
All right.
If I had to make a decision, I choose Jay.
I don't want to piss off Chartreuse though.
Plus, whenever we play golf,
Yeah.
Jay and I always play against Chartreuse, so it's Team Nollins.
Oh, it is.
Team Nollins
Team
forever
Nollins
for the win.
So you're taking Chap J on this one? Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I got enough stuff to give both of them. So we'll go ahead
cool.
and we'll DM them.
Nice.
Let's see. Let's check out just real quick the new releases real quick. See what we got. Anything this week? Let's see. Week of July 14th. Is that right? Yeah, today's the 14th.
Still,
right?
yeah.
Let's see. We got Dynasty Warriors, FIFA 14. Must be soccer season.
Yeah.
I don't watch soccer.
Who knows?
You watch soccer?
We're in America.
Shin Megami Tensei 4. I didn't play 1 through 3. Serious Sam Collection.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on. That's right. I just got the rest of that DLC on that Super Steam sale.
I'd rent that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like Serious Sam.
Yeah.
He's serious.
For true.
Sims expansion, whatever. Time and Eternity, some PS3 game. Looks like a Jap RPG.
Look at this R.I.P.D. the game. I guess because that movie's coming out.
Yes, I did see the preview
with
for
Ryan
that.
Reynolds.
Yes.
It looks so horrible, but it's got what's his name in it?
The Chinese guy, the
Ryan-
old man.
Ryan, yeah, the old man.
Yeah.
What,
Oh, what is that? The guy, I forgot the guy's name.
from the Big Lebowski, it's the dude.
Yeah, what's his name?
I can't remember.
Shit, we
I
suck.
loved
You know
him in
that?
Big Lebowski.
Well, apparently you didn't love it that much if you don't remember the dude's name.
Yeah, it's the dude.
Okay, the dude. Yeah, what's that? It's going to be Xbox Live. Are you going to see that movie?
No, I will not see that movie. But I'll go
Okay.
watch the Big Lebowski again.
Yeah, that'd be
For
cool.
shits and giggles.
Napoleon Total War Gold Edition, whatever. Turbo. Oh, this is a new Disney movie.
Oh, yeah.
And
Snails.
Plants vs. Zombies 2. It's about time. Release date July 18th. iOS, iPhone. Wow, I didn't know that one.
That's awesome.
Is that real?
For true. Well, I will
What's on Game Trailers?
track that game.
Yeah, we're going to have to track that one.
The 18th. How many days is that from now? Do you know?
I'm going to have to say 4.
Okay.
But if we wait another 30 minutes,
Okay.
it will be 3.
Yeah.
Right, cool. Well, that was a good surprise.
Yeah.
Let's see. That about wraps it up.
Cool.
What you got? What shout out you got today?
My shout out is going to be going to Ryan Davis. Rest in peace. It's also to all of his fans,
Uh-huh.
to his family, and to his friends.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big loss, and they all deserve a good shout out.
Yeah, well, I'm a ditto that. So.
Cool. Do you have a diss or dat this week?
I had one.
I've got a would you rather. I can just jump in with.
Yeah, why don't you just jump in with the would
All right.
you rather?
Okay. This was not too bad.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Remember, folks, leave us a message and let us know if you still want this would you rathers.
We've had two reviews, and nobody's mentioned that they
No.
don't like would you rather.
No.
This week's
What you
would you
got?
rather. If you had an identical twin,
Oh, shit.
would you feel uncomfortable being buck naked in front of them?
At what age?
At any age. Adult.
Adult?
Teen, adult, yeah. Throughout life.
I don't know.
Think about that. I mean, it's like looking in the mirror.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think I would. Actually, I probably would. I still would not want to.
It'll still be a little weird.
Yeah. I don't want to look at another guy's dog, even if it looks exactly like mine.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Okay.
bad.
All right.
I'll retract my hands. I said no.
Would you rather stack? At least for one more week.
That's right.
All
Well,
right.
the this or that I had was for internet speed, cable modem or DSL. What you got at the house?
Cable.
Does anybody even have this?
Yeah,
DSL
they
still
do.
exist?
Yeah, they do. It's still out there. It's sad, but yeah, they did. Some people just can't get cable.
You know, that's funny.
You know
I
what's
heard
even worse is satellite.
satellite is cable. I mean, internet.
Yeah.
You can get internet.
Yeah, they use the satellite for the download, but the upload you have to use the dial-up modem.
Dial-up modem.
Oh,
dial-up
yeah,
modem?
I know.
Come on.
But I mean, if you live in the boonies and you got to have that internet, you won't be playing games. But.
Well, I don't know. I was hearing something that overseas. I think it was Sweden, maybe, or Scandinavia, someplace. By 2015, they will have. I think they said 100 megabit to every house.
Wow.
Every house.
You know that
and the way they do it is it's every customer pays like $49 to get it installed. You ever looked at that universal phone fee on your bill? I don't know if you have a landline, but do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, if you look on the landline, you have a universal service fee.
I don't have a landline. It's through the cable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that universal service fee is like $4.99 a month you pay.
Okay.
And that subsidizes the installation of rural areas.
Okay.
So if you paid, I don't know, say $50 to get that phone line installed, the guy in the farm and the boonies paid $50 as well.
Right.
But they still had to run all that damn cable and all that. So you subsidize it. Well, that's kind of how the internet, this internet in Europe and these other countries are being able to push broadband to every home. Everybody's paying the same installation fee. I think that's a remarkable idea.
You know, in Korea, and I think it's, I'm almost certain it's Korea, South Korea, that every house has internet.
Wow, really?
Every single house. It's provided by the government.
Oh, I would have thought you might said it provided by Microsoft, since you have to be always online.
Yeah.
Xbox 180.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Well, I think that's about it. That's all we got. You got anything else?
No, I'm ready to go to bed.
All right. Well, you can check out our Twitter feeds. I'm at Dirty.
And I'm at Nolan76.
And the show, of course, is at Gamer Chat Radio. Check us out on Facebook and all the usual social media sites. Yeah. And check out our website, GamerChatRadio.com, and send us an email at podcast@GamerChatRadio.com. Leave us an iTunes review. Tune in.
I can't wait to have one where we don't know the
cool.
person. That'd be great.
That'd be cool. We'll have one.
Okay.
We'll tune in next week, same time, same channel.
Game on.
This is Gamer Chat Radio, episode 5 for Sunday, July 17th?
You have no idea what
14th.
At least 14th. You know it's Sunday.
Yeah, because I got work tomorrow. So what you been up to? Oh, actually... yeah, we're going to have to start this again.
You want to go ahead and just say if this is a test?
Yeah. No, we're going to keep going.
All right, keep going. All right.
This is Gamer Chat Radio, episode 5. For Sunday, July 14th, 2013. I'm your host, Nolan. I'm not.
You're not Nolan.
Fuck.
You're fucked.